As a black woman, everything makes me feel like a slave. Every job makes me
What?
feel like a fucking slave, and that's why I quit every single time. Anytime I volunteer to do the shit that I actually want to do, I don't feel like I'm enslaved. I don't feel like I'm indebted. I don't feel like anything but these job rules for some reason. Like, and then it could just be in the industries that I've been working in. I've worked
No, it could just be you. Like what? And then she said so much just now. What does it have to do with you being a black woman? As why preference that? As a black woman, every job I feel like, if anything, you making all black women look bad. Because it seems like you're trying to gather all black women around no matter what, and have a woe is me type of deal. When I'm pretty sure there's some black women out here who balling and who actually like what they do, and I know because I have a lot of aunts and cousins who actually like work, whether that's teachers, nurses, just anything, corporate, all that kind of stuff. They actually like what they do. So don't group all black women in it. But black women, I got y'all on this one. Well, let me say this: the productive black women, I got y'all on this one. This type of mentality, y'all, this ain't y'all. So y'all sit this one out. Look, OldManD got you. Don't group everybody into this. It's called being an adult. Like, you gotta do what you don't want to do so you can do the stuff that you really want to do in life. Like, do the uncomfortable thing. Like, and this is where it comes into play that we've civilized America so much that you have privileged individuals like this who can just wake up and say, you know what, I don't like working a job, so I ain't gonna work. It makes me feel like a slave. Like, when did earning an income for your household make you feel like a slave? And this is what makes it worse on the generations that come after her. And I'm gonna say her because all black people don't think like this. There's some affluent black people out here, but ones like this, her generation, this is that generational curse, so to speak, because she gonna pass this down to her kids, and then her kids probably gonna be lazy. Like, it's pathetic, man. Let's keep
in
rolling.
customer service, I worked in fast food, and I worked in production or like warehouse work. And those jobs particularly hit heavy on the slavery notes. And so the racists that are gonna hop in my comments and be like, well, how is it like slavery if you're getting paid? It's like slavery because I'm only working the fucking job to have a living. If I don't work, I don't live. That
Sounds like everybody else in America. Literally sounds like everybody else in America who's not a millionaire. No, I can't even say that because the millionaires, they work that double overtime, that slave hour shift to get the stuff that they got. They work even harder than the 9 to 5. So it's like, bro, like, what are we talking about here? We got to stop excusing laziness, and I'm happy. I'm happy that the world's starting to push back and go against that whole narrative of just believing all women, specifically ones like this, because people like this used to just get famous, say outlandish stuff like this and get famous. Now the world's like, bro, suck it up. Everybody's dealing with this. It ain't just you. Black, white, Mexican, Indian, Hawaiian, Polynesian. Everybody's going through this. No matter what country you go to. If you think it's sweet over here, go to another country. To where go to Malaysia or somewhere Southeast Asia. Go to somewhere that's poverty stricken. That's what you call waking up and knowing. Just because you ain't a part of a certain lineage, you never going to increase. This young lady actually has the chance to do something with herself and change her trajectory in her family's life, and she don't want to do it because she don't feel like it. And then think about what she said earlier. The stuff that I volunteer for, I actually like doing. Duh. That's everybody. Speaking from the standpoint of people that volunteer themselves to just watch the games on the weekend, they're gonna love doing that. Why? Because there's no rules there. It's your time. That's why you work hard on the clock. That way you can have your time to yourself and do what you really want to do. But let's continue with this video. Let's continue. Let's just hear what she has to say.
is what this society and this economy is trying to push. If you don't go to work, you don't live. And that's not how we the fuck were originally beings before money was created. If I didn't go to work, I still had a place to live. I still had food. I still had shelter. So, but like, it
So do you want to go back to the Stone Ages? And then even back then, I would argue it still was the same premise. If you didn't work, if you didn't go out and get the food, if the women, I'm assuming I'm pretty sure the women was out there helping them get the food, but let's just say they weren't and it was at home taking care of the stuff at the huts or the houses or whatever you call it. They still were getting up and working. They still was doing something. Never ever has it been a thing to where you just get up and not do nothing. Maybe back in the Garden of Eden days and all that before Eve ate the apple, if we're going to take it there. Maybe back then. But them days been long gone, baby girl. So I'm pretty sure what you saying right now don't compute. It's not adding up. Like, where do you get off wanting to just live for free? That's almost an insult to your ancestors. Now I'm finna take it there. How is it that they had less to work with, outworked you, outpaced you, lived by more strict rules, and have more than you, but you have more freedom? Let's make it make sense. Like, you almost spitting in their face saying you don't want to work. A lot of them worked up until the day they died and had land and had big families and was affluent, had plenty of money in the bank. Like, what are we talking about? They had something to show for it. But all you got to show for is you don't want to work. You feel oppressed. Let's stop with this laziness and this foolishness. Let's keep rolling.
It's just every fucking like, that's what I'm starting to get at. Like, it don't matter the job. Every job that me personally I've worked at feels like fucking slavery. Cause it's like I have to face my like, yes sir, I hope you have a blessed day, sir.
And then everything is perspective. Because, all right, let's take it there. What about the individuals, let's just say the other black people, that are working for someone that's black? Is it still slavery? Especially black women. Like, the black women that are employed by black men. Is that still slavery? Is it still yes a master? Or is it just, okay, let me work for this living and make this money with you and do what I have to do so I can do what I want to do? Hey, what are we talking about, man? Let's wake up. Let's wake up out here.
It gives that, or it's like I'm working my ass to the fucking bone to the point where my body is being injured from the work. And then you have these foreign people who don't realize, like, y'all are just being transitioned in to be the new slave labor. Because me as a black person, I'm aware, and majority of the black people in America are aware that they're doing slave labor by paying. Because if you work in a fucking warehouse, you need to be paid way more. I don't give a fuck.
No, if you're a teacher, you need to get paid way more, because you have to deal with kids who are coming from parents who think like you, who think they can just show up. They don't got to do nothing. Let's go that far. Like, what are we talking about here? This is what you call just too privileged. This is how I know most people who haven't really been out the country or seen anything, because they say outlandish stuff like this. They ain't really had to push, strive for nothing. They don't have no motivation. Absolutely disgusting. This is the type of behavior we have to do away with, so and disconnect it from us as black individuals who want more and want to do better. Because this type of stuff, this ghetto hood booger mentality right here, like, we ain't subscribing with it. Look, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comment section. Help the channel grow. Hit the Cash App down below. I'm too old for this stuff. I ain't got time with it, man. Subscribe, rock out with me. I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.